Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another exciting episode of Wrestling Prime. I am your host, Tom Dog, and yes, we are here. What a show, huh? What a show! If you don't know what I'm talking about Saturday night's main event, the long-awaited return of Saturday night's main event. The last one was 10 years ago, and yeah, that was actually pretty good. We're going to talk about that later in the show tonight. But before we do that, we got to do the shout outs. We got to do the shout outs, the plugs, and everything like that, like we always do. And the best thing that we can do right now is give a shout out to Raz and the gang over at Mats and Monsters over at the Owl Light Network. Um, Check them out. It's a good show. And yeah, they talk about wrestling and they also bring up some other stuff as well too. So if you ever get a chance to watch them, check them out. They're really, really. Also, big shout out to. Hmm, kidding, I'm only kidding. Big shout out to Crypto Slam. Almost forgot the name there. Yeah, it's been all day. I've been so busy. I'm just getting everything. I'm still busy getting things geared up for next week's show, and yeah, it's very very busy. Got the season finale. We got a two-part season finale next week. So yeah, we're gonna tear the roof off. In a second. We're gonna but but we'll talk about that in just a few minutes. Just a little while. Uh, Big shout out. Also, want to give a special shout out to Russell Chop. I was hanging out in the chat area um earlier during the watch party of Saturday night's main event. So yeah, check him out. Hit, body slam that his subscribe button. Tell him. So yeah, big shout out to him. He did a good live stream. I watch his watch shows. I just never got a chance to um shout him out and everything like that. But yeah, well, little shout out. Giving back to the community. I like that. And also supporting the small streamers as well. Um, this episode is brought to you by W Energy. What is W Energy? Well, it's not this. I can tell you that for sure. It's not that. But it is an energy supplement that has no sugar, no artificial flavors, colors, or dyes, and zero chances of you laying down for anybody. So if you don't want to get counted out, if you don't want to get pinned or submit to the biggest man in the ring or in the backyard, depending on what you do, whether you regardless of where you wrestle. Grab yourself some W Energy, and it's just in time for the holiday season because if you go to WGG right now, you can use that promo code that you see right there on the screen, which is Brill at the checkout there, and you can save 10% on your purchase. That's right, you can save 10%, and you can enjoy this wonderful, wonderful drink that's not this. But But I'm passing these savings on to you. Go to w.gg, use that promo code BRILL at the checkout to save 10% on your purchase, and you will love it. You will absolutely love it. You will enjoy it. You will feel like $1,000,000, and you won't be a talent enhancer. You'll be the main attraction. So yeah, again, that's w.gg, promo code BRILL I have to check out and save 10%. And while you're at it, while you're doing your Christmas shopping, got a couple more. Got another week to go before Christmas. And with that being said, go to champsports.com. Get yourself some Brody Lee Reebok Classic leather sneakers, which is only exclusive on their website on champsports.com. And when you do buy those, the Hubbard family will donate 100% of the royalties to Highmark Caring, continuing Mr. Brody Lee's legacy of kindness, compassion, and community. So these are wonderful looking sneakers. And you know what? I'm gonna go to champsports.com right now. And let's see if they are still available. Yep, there they are. Yeah, these are amazing. These are amazing looking sneakers. Yes, this is an exclusive that I'm showing you here. I mean, look at that. Look at that shoe. I mean, have you ever seen a nice shoe like that? Look at that. That is amazing. On the back of that, you got the Brody Lee right here. You got the AEW logo right here. Look at that. You got his logo. That's an amazing shoe. Look at that. You can't go wrong with a shoe like that. You really can't. You really can't go wrong with a shoe like that. And so yeah, definitely check out those shoes. And you can only get them exclusively at champsports.com. Okay, so oh yeah, and one other thing I forgot to plug too. This episode was also brought to you by M&J Video Games and Collectibles. If you have any wrestling stuff that you want to get rid of, some replica belts and with autographs on them, any autographed items as well too. Any wrestling autographed items as well too. Check out their website if you happen to be in the Southington, Connecticut area and you want to check out this amazing store. Do so at M&J Video Games. Right, left, left, right there. There. Okay, so we got the let's do some AEW news, shall we? We got some AEW news to talk about. And winter is coming. This is their winter event that they have. Uh some of the big matches that they had was um the Continental Classic, Will Ospreay and Claudio. Um, they were fighting during the as part of their Gold League and the Continental Classic. Um, The AEW Women's World Championship was also on the line. Mariah May defended her title against Mina Sarakara. We're going to talk about that. Jon Moxley and Pac going up against Jay White and Orange Cassidy, and Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly, and Ricochet versus Brody King. So there were 5 matches that night. So yeah, it was very good, a very good show. There's always wonderful, um, always a wonderful show, and the opening match, opening opening match, um, was Moxley and Pac taking on again. Was Moxley and Pac taking on going up against Orange Cassidy and Jay White. Um, Very good match. Good way to open up the show. Um, Death Riders. That's Moxley's group. That's what they're calling themselves. Um, Really, were pretty much dominant throughout the match and everything like that. And yeah, this was a pretty decent opener. And and the the match was going good up until the finish, where Orange Cassidy and Jay White got disqualified after Ada Page showed up and attacked Moxley from out of nowhere, and chaos still ensued. And Cassidy, of course, was pissed off about that. So, and they started going at it, and Jay White um, took an accidental orange punch, so he retaliated with a Blade Runner, and yeah, and everybody, of course, was laid out. They were they were all laid out there, and yeah, it was pretty crazy, pretty crazy. Uh, Solid B, a solid B match. It was a very good match. Would have been a B plus had 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 there wasn't a had there not been a disqualification. Yeah. Up next, the Continental Classic Gold League um, match. Uh, Claudio taking on Will Ospreay, and so yeah, there was a very good match. Actually, it was a very technically it's my favorite match of the night. It was actually one of the matches that I was looking forward to, and yeah, it was it was pretty much even between the two of them. It was really good. Claudio looked more dominant. Um, so yeah, that was pretty. It was pretty decent and everything. So yeah, yeah, it was not a bad match. Not a bad match. Um, actually, before that match happened, Christian Cage did a promo um from one of the skybox rooms and from one of the skybox rooms and pretty much said his piece and everything like that in regards to the AEW title and Hook showed up beating down Christian for a little bit and then Nick Wayne and Kip Saban showed up and took care of it. So yeah, it was pretty pretty decent segment and everything. But going back to this Osprey and Claudio match, this was a damn good match, as I said. And these two guys were back and forth and everything like that. And Osprey from out of nowhere and got the win. And Claudio, of course, was upset about his loss. So he um took took Osprey out with the finisher with his finisher, and then Darby Allin showed up and chased Claudio away with a baseball bat. So, A minus match. But yeah, it was pretty good. Let's see. Um, MJF showed up at the arena before going to commercial, and then when the commercial came back, Adam Cole went up against Kyle O'Reilly, and yeah, this was another decent match and everything, but um, classic match like you would see in typical um live shows on that aren't pay per views, and yeah, this was this was a pretty decent match. Then MJF showed up and tried to interfere. Cole kicked him off the apron and rolling up O'Reilly with an inside cradle and winning the match. Solid B match, I think, was pretty decent, pretty decent, and so yeah, not bad, not bad. nothing bad about this match, but it was really good. Up next, the Gold League continues with Ricochet versus Brody King. Um, this one was pretty good. Um, I'm sorry, folks. I'm just like I'm out of it. I'm uh, just like I've just been so busy lately. I'm like lack of energy, lack of tired, lack of everything. Um, Another decent classic match. Strangely enough, and I noticed this that that Ricochet is getting booed, and I don't know how I feel about that because of the fact that I'm kind of having mixed reactions because I love Ricochet. I love what he's been doing, and yeah, it's been pretty crazy, and yeah, I'm kind of mixed about that. So yeah, um, but nonetheless, he did put up a good match against Brody because Brody is you know a powerhouse, and Ricochet is a high flyer. So yeah, this was a good David and Goliath type of match, and I do like matches like that. So yeah, it was actually it was pretty good, and most of the match was all Brody King going on the offense, and then Ricochet near the end of the match was started getting some boos and everything like that, and picked up a win against Brody King with even in getting some more boos as well. And that's just a B plus, very good match. Um, so, yeah, it was very good. Up next, up next was the main event, the AEW Women's World Championship. Mariah May defending her belt against Mina Sarakara. Ew, freaking hot. Anywho, um, so yeah, um, very good match between the two of them. Another good match on the card and everything, and this was a really good this was a really good match between the two of them. Back and forth, classic classic title match, and and they both brought their A game. And I was kind of hoping that Mina was going to win, and but from out of nowhere, Mariah May took the win and defeated Mina Shirakawa. And as she was after as Mariah May was celebrating in the win in the ring. Uh, Music hits. Tony Storm makes her triumphant return to AEW after being after last seen her from of course All In. And yeah, after she lost the belt to Mariah. So yeah, this was really good. She showed up in her old gear, um, and the crowd went nuts and everything. And I of course was also excited too. And but, in a way, I kind of miss. I'm gonna miss the the old black and white gimmick that she was going with. And but still, this was a really good match. And so yeah, it was a good ending, very good ending at at the end. So yeah, I'm really glad to see what Tony Storm has to um say um next time. So yeah, to me this was a solid A match, very good match, favorite match on the card. And so yeah, overall grade um for this show was a solid B, very good, nothing really bad. Um, Match of the night, I thought Mariah May and Mina tore the house down. It was a really good match. I love it, and I love Mina. The weakest match I would have to say um, was the opener. Match would have been a lot better had there not been interference by Adam Page. So yeah, um, a little disappointment there. A little disappointment, and yeah. But not the match itself was still very good, you know, for what it was. I just didn't like the ending. I just didn't like the ending because we had a good match and I wanted to see a winner, and I'm kind of old school like that. So yeah. And also too, Matt Cardona showed up as well too, and said what he had to say and everything like that. So yeah, it was actually very good. It was very very good. So yeah, here are the standings as we see it right now. Um, for the Gold League, we have okay, yeah, we can do it this way. Um, eh, um, okay, so yeah, we have Um, Darby Allin with 3 points. Claudio with 6, and he's tied with Will Ospreay and Ricochet. Um, and Brody is tied with Darby with 3, and Commander no points. So it kind of looks like Commander is out. So, yeah, trying to find my place here. So up next is the Blue League, and there we go. Just like that. I'm just looking at the monitor. Um, how awesome! I just did that shot. That was awesome. Um, so in the Blue League, right now, I didn't do any Rampage reviews, and so in the lead is Kyle Fletcher with 9 points, and Okada was 7. Then we have Daniel Garcia. Wait, no. Next is Jack Briscoe. Oh, Mark Briscoe. Sorry. Um, Mark Briscoe with 3 points. I mean, with 6 points. Um, Daniel Garcia at 4. Shelton Benjamin at 3, and at uh, hitting up last place with no points, we have the Beast Mortos. So yeah. Um, so yeah, very good show. Very good standings right now. Um, yeah, this is turning out to be a very good Continental Classic. Yeah, we're definitely looking forward to that. Yeah, it's like I don't even know. I'm like phoning it in right now. I've been so busy. I've been literally so busy with with everything. And yeah, I'm a very busy man. Very busy man. And, like you have no idea how busy I am. When I say I'm busy, I'm busy. But still take the time to do stuff. So, okay, on to the main event, or should I say Saturday night's main event, as the triumphant return of Saturday night's main event came to play. But before we even do that, we got some things to talk about. Mention first for you on Xbox. That if you have Game Pass or Game Pass Ultimate, even and if you have the Xbox One or Series X or S, you have till the 15th to play this game that you see on your screen right now, 2K24, as a free play weekend, and also take advantage. I think this code is still available. The locker room code, Game Awards 24. They of course they uh they got nominated, of course, for this year's Game Awards. Unfortunately, they did not win. they lost to the soccer game. So yeah, it's a big hit. Soccer is a really big hit. So yeah. So yeah, once again, if you have, so yeah, once again, if you have the um, Xbox Series S or X or Xbox One and have the Game Pass Core or Ultimate or Game Pass Ultimate, you can play this till tomorrow, um, the 15th. You have until the 15th to play this. So yeah, definitely worth checking out. So yeah, free plug. Free plug. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing good with a little free publicity and everything like that. See if I got another one. Perfect. It came on camera. Perfect. I should wear my I should get a Bash and Booger singlet. Rest in peace, Bash and Booger. But yeah, Saturday night's main event uh happened. Nice triumphant return. And the stars were out. The got a lot of huge guests. Of course, we had Coco Beware and there was Coco Beware and um, Greg Valentine and Tito Santana. And yeah, it was really really cool. I thought it was amazing. So, so here are the highlights. Here are the highlights. And Jimmy Hart was also there too. So yeah, it was a big surprise. DiBiase and Hogan were going to show up because they did they did advertise. I don't know what happened. And I have to read the Twitter feed and everything. So yeah, Drew McIntyre, Sami Zayn. These were the matches that were on another five matches. Um, Sami Zayn against Drew McIntyre. The Women's U.S. Championship Tournament Final. Minchin versus Chelsea Green. Talk about that match. Um, absolutely. Women's World Championship. Io Sky taking on the champ Liv Morgan. Triple threat match for the World Heavyweight Championship. Gunther defending the belt against Finn Balor and Damian Priest. And Cody Rhodes defending his championship against Kevin Owens. So yeah. Um, yeah, we're gonna start off here by doing that. And Sami Zayn versus Drew McIntyre. Uh, before the show opened up, Jesse Ventura um joined Joe Tessitore. I guess that's his name. I hope I pronounced it right. Is Church Joe? Yeah. I hope I'm pronouncing his last name right. I do say. Pat McAfee um surprised us with his presence at the broadcast table alongside Michael Cole, Cole, and Michael Cole. And so yeah, it was really cool seeing. It was really cool seeing. It was really cool seeing uh, Ventura. Yeah, it was actually really cool. And yeah, never skipped a beat. Did a really good job. like he usually does. When he has a mic in his hand and everything. So yeah, it was really good. Nice nostalgia. Um, love the set. Throw back to the old WWE uh, thing. They were in the Nassau Coliseum. So yeah, a lot of memorable moments and everything. So yeah, it was really good. Um, this the opening match, as I said, Sami Zayn and Drew McIntyre kicked it off, and so yeah, this was a really good show, match actually, and offense and defense between both of these guys, and yeah, a lot of near falls, Blue Thunder Bomb, um, finishers all over the place, and yeah, it was actually really good. And and McIntyre took out Sami Zayn with the Claymore. 1, 2, 3, winner. Drew McIntyre. B plus. Absolutely, I do agree. B plus. This was a very good match, and yeah, good opener. Everybody was tuned with that, and yeah, and Ventura doing his, of course, doing his typical heel commentary while took a shot at Dusty Rhodes and everything like that, and you know getting the boost from the fans. So yeah, that was classic stuff. So yeah, still has the heel heat and everything like that, and that was really cool. Even though people were still cheering him and everything like that, never missed a step when he you know did his heel mic his heel talk. So yeah. Excuse me. Very, very tired today. Don't worry, folks. We're almost over. We are almost done. Oh my God, why are my eyes watering? I'm like stalling right now. My eyes are watery. I hope it's not like a feedback. Keep rubbing my eye. Ugh, broken man. Yeah, it was yeah, B plus match. Up next, Liv Morgan defends her women's championship against Io Sky, and another good match there. Uh, it was kind of lukewarm. There was some botches and everything like that. This was pretty much the weaker match, and yeah, the match was over really quickly, and not much to really talk about, but yeah, it was kind of a letdown, and and Liv took the finisher 1, 2, 3. Liv Morgan retains. C plus match. C plus. And after celebrating, Rhea Ripley came out, got into went face to face with Morgan, just just staring down, and yeah, it was actually pretty good. Um, highlight a bit. I will say there was a highlight to that match. Liv Morgan got a nosebleed or or a broken nose, either or. She took a knee to the face, and so yeah, we'll be taking a look at that, um, whether or not that injury is confirmed. Up next, the World Heavyweight Championship is on the line. Gunther, the ring and defending his title against Finn Balor and Damian Priest. This was a These guys were all over the match, all over the place. Very good match, very good triple threat match. Um, Crowd was into this match. This was actually really good. Uh, Gunther, um, these guys were all over the place, as I said. Um, um, there was a really cool spot. Um, Gunther power bombed Priest on the ring steps. Um, and then went inside the squared circle to finish off Balor with another power bomb. Took the win. And yeah, this was really good. And uh, Priest and Balor lost the match. Gunther wins, retains B plus match, and I really do hope that this take hopefully Priest um I don't know what's going to happen, but I will say this. I will say this though. After losing a few times already um by Gunther, Damian Priest I think should have a next opportunity to go for the title at Royal Rumble, which is practically a no brainer. But but I don't see Damian Priest main eventing anytime soon. Finn Balor, same story. Um, I I think that this is very interesting. This is interesting, but as far as I'm concerned, I think that um, I would like to see Gunther go up against either uh, Seth Rollins or CM Punk. I think that those will be good contenders and everything. So yeah, so yeah. Um, B plus match. Okay, this was a match that I wanted to talk about. Chelsea Green going up against Meechin for the Women's U.S. Championship. And this was a really good match for the most part. Um, this was very interesting, and so yeah, this wasn't the first time they fought. Um, as the first time they fought, and Michael Cole mentioned this on commentary that um that when Chelsea Green made her TNA wrestling debut, she lost to Meechin, and so yeah, this was a moment, and so yeah, a TNA reference on a WWE where, which once again confirms that I opened up a Pandora's box. So you're welcome. And so yeah, this was so yeah, it was back and forth classic match and everything like that. And of course, Piper Niven uh did her you know did this did the distraction and everything. So yeah, that was actually really good. So yeah, it was yeah, classic match right there. Um, Chelsea Green wins. She is the first ever women's United States champion, and yeah, uh, congrats Chelsea Green, and also a B minus match, a decent match, I will say. I will say, and so yeah, checked off all the. It did check off all the boxes, but it was just lukewarm. But no, I'm just kidding. It wasn't lukewarm. It was just oh yeah, and so yeah, it was pretty. So, yeah, it was pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty good match. And then, ladies and gentlemen, the main event for the undisputed championship. Cody Rhodes defending the title against Kevin Owens. And this, ladies and gentlemen, was very interesting. And um, main event, Pat McAfee, Michael Cole couldn't do this alone. Jesse Ventura showed up on commentary to do take care of that, and was actually it was really good. See him on commentary and everything like that, being the heel commentator. and everything. And so yeah, he was anti Cody all this, and so yeah, it was really cool. But also, um, also too, Blast from the Past made a triumphant return for one night only, and and personally, I think this needs to come back full time instead of just one night only. The Winged Eagle belt came back, and it's noted that it was made made by the late Reggie Parks. He was the designer of the belt, and definitely should give him some praise because this was one of my favorite belts of all time. So uh, second only to the Smoke and Skull belt. And yeah, this was a really so yeah this was I was looking forward to this because when they did when they did the teaser and opened up that big um, championship size briefcase, um, this this was the one, and looks better than ever. Absolutely does, and you cannot take that away. You just can't. Personally, I think the Winged Eagle should be around full time up until Cody when Cody loses it. I think because let's face it, the current WWE Championship looks gaudy. It just looks like it just looks like the Universal title, just golden, just more golden. But, but yeah, I think the Winged Eagle fits Cody better, in my opinion. Uh, but yeah, this was a classic match. A lot of people were into this match. More brutal than the other ones, and yeah, back and forth match and everything. And yeah, Owens would later bring in a steel chair after two referees got knocked out. The primary ref for this match was Charles Robinson, Little Nate, and so it just proves that Little Nate can still take a bump like that in the ring. I like that. And yeah, this was very back and forth, classic classic main event match, and these two actually um, put on a good show, and once again, so yeah, this was a very good match, and yeah, this was really good, and and Cody hit the crossroads on the steel chair and pushed it out of the ring. but the referee didn't catch it, and Charles Robinson came. Little Nate came through. Came to and counted the did the counted the fall and everything, and Cody Rhodes retains. Solid A match. Yeah, this was a and, and yeah, the one thing to notice though too was Ventura, calling Cody a cheater for using the crossroads on the steel chair and everything, but the babyface me would like to imply that he wouldn't have taken that advantage had Kevin Owens had not been for Kevin Owens for bringing the chair into the ring in the first place. So so it is what it is. And but overall, Ventura proved that he still has it on commentator, and putting him over as one of the best uh, on on that table there. And yeah, and he is right what he said though. He is right what he said, that you know you should be thanking me for paving the way for guys like you, for you paving the way for you guys, because without the body you guys would not exist. And he's right. He is absolutely right about that. And so yeah, this this was a good way to end, good show. Um, I hope this comes back more often. And oh, excuse me. So yeah, this was great way to bring it back. Nice some classic moments which you can see on the WWE's YouTube channel. So yeah, that's really cool. And there's going to be I believe there's going to be another YouTube channel for that WWE is going to have another YouTube channel, I believe. And there's going to be a kickoff show um this this coming week, I believe, or so. I don't know, but it looks pretty good. Uh, Good way to promote that. So yeah. Um, Overall show, I thought B plus, absolutely. Um, the weakest match of the night, of course, goes to Cody and Kevin, and the least match was, I would say, Liv Morgan and Io Sky. Yeah, it was, you know, highlights. We got to see, as I said, got to see some of the old greats there. Um, Coco Beware, Greg Valentine, Jimmy Hart, Tito Santana. So yeah, it was really cool seeing seeing them again and everything. So yeah, really, really cool. And Jesse Ventura, uh, best highlight of the moment right there. So yeah, definitely can't go wrong with that. So um, that being said, uh, anybody have any comments? Nope, nothing to say. Hi, if you're watching. Nonetheless, if nothing much to say, no worries. Thank you all so much for tuning in, and thank you all so much for tuning. And be sure to follow me on Blue Sky at TomDog247. If you missed any of tonight's show, you can check it out as soon as I turn off the camera. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Comment down below what was your favorite moment of Saturday night's main event or on Winter is Coming. Let us know in the comment section down below. Ring the bell to stay notified of what I'm going to be doing next. And also support small streamers like myself by doing the most important thing that you can do for us small streamers like myself, and that is lay the smackdown on that subscribe button. We will see you here next week with a wonderful, wonderful special. We got a two-part season finale. We're ending it early because I gotta taking that over with the rest with Channel X. Got the So yeah, we got a very busy week coming up, and the holidays are just around the corner. We got Saturday and Sunday with wrestling with the Wrestling Prime two-part season finale on night one. Yep, I'm doing the night. I'm doing the nighttime too. Night one, we will be doing the WWE year-end wrap-up. All the highlights that took place. All the highlights that took place. Uh, the best and the worst of WWE in 2024, and then next Sunday, the 22nd, we will be uh, finishing things off with AEW, the best and the worst of 2024 in AEW. So yeah, it's going to be very good. And then we got one more show to do for Channel X before we do our year-end wrap up. So yeah, we got a big big schedule to do in the coming weeks and starting next week. So yeah, tune in. Don't you dare miss it with Wrestling Prime. So that being said, again, thank you all so much for tuning in. We will see you here next week with our part one of our two-part season finale with the best and the worst in WWE of 2024. Till then, this is Tom Dog saying take care, so long, peace. Have a good night, everybody. See you next time.